What if humanity is not the first version of itself? What if civilization has already ended before? Not once, but many times. What if the world we know today is only the latest attempt? Across ancient cultures, strange stories repeat again and again. Floods that erased kingdoms, fire falling from the sky, entire cities disappearing overnight, ages of darkness after a great collapse. Most people call them myths. But what if they are memories? Because scattered across Earth are impossible clues. Melted stone, buried cities, ancient maps showing lands no human should have known, structures older than history itself. And one terrifying possibility begins to emerge. Human civilization may not have been rising forever. It may have been recovering. Tonight, we uncover the forgotten catastrophe that may have reset human history. The world before the fall. Long before modern nations, before empires, before recorded history, there may have been another age of humanity. Not necessarily more advanced in every way, but different. A civilization connected across coastlines now buried beneath the ocean. A world where knowledge traveled farther than we imagine. Astronomy, navigation, stone engineering, mathematics. Then something happened. Not a local disaster, not a single war, a planetary event. So massive that survivors would speak of it for thousands of years. And over time, those memories became legends of gods destroying the world. The fire from the sky. Ancient texts from completely different cultures describe the same horror. A blazing object appearing in the heavens. The sky turning red. Shockwaves shaking the earth. Oceans rising, darkness covering the sun. Some researchers believe humanity may have witnessed a catastrophic comet impact or fragments striking Earth near the end of the Ice Age. If true, entire coastlines would vanish, climate would collapse, civilizations near water would be erased first, and the survivors? They would inherit a broken world. Imagine watching the horizon burn while cities disappear beneath waves. Would future generations describe it scientifically? No. They would describe it as the wrath of the gods. The cities beneath the ocean. Today, oceans hide mysteries we barely explore. Off certain coasts, divers have reported walls, roads, staircases, and geometric formations far underwater. Most are debated. Some may be natural. But one fact remains undeniable. Sea levels were once dramatically lower, which means entire human settlements now lie beneath the sea. If ancient civilizations existed along those lost coastlines, the ocean became their grave. Imagine enormous ports now buried under miles of water, temples swallowed by darkness, statues resting where fish now swim, history itself drowned. The survivors. After catastrophe comes silence, then rebuilding. Small groups carrying fragments of the old world. A farmer remembering the stars, a builder remembering geometry, a navigator remembering distant lands that no longer exist. These survivors would become the founders of later civilizations. To future generations, their knowledge would seem supernatural. That is how myths begin, not from fantasy alone, but from misunderstood memory, the secret hidden in every ancient culture.
Why do so many ancient civilizations speak of a first age destroyed long ago? A golden age, a lost world, a civilization before civilization. The similarities are disturbing. Flood myths, sky fire, darkness, few survivors, a rebirth of humanity. Maybe all cultures invented similar stories independently. Or maybe they remembered the same event.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.
The reset. Maybe the greatest lie humanity was ever told is that history moves in a straight line, from primitive to advanced, from darkness to civilization. But what if history moves in cycles? Rise, collapse, forget, repeat. Perhaps long before our cities, another world stood beneath the same stars. A civilization that believed itself permanent, safe, untouchable. Then one night, the sky changed. Fire crossed the heavens. Ocean swallowed the coasts. The ground trembled. And in only days, thousands of years of human progress vanished. Not completely. Just enough survived, fragments of memory carried by frightened survivors into a broken world. Stories of great floods, stories of gods descending from the sky, stories of lost kingdoms buried beneath the sea. Over generations, memory became myth, myth became legend, and legend became something modern humanity stopped taking seriously. But what if those legends were warnings? Because the terrifying truth is this: if civilization was reset once, it can happen again. Right now, beneath the oceans, beneath deserts, beneath ice, the remains of forgotten worlds may still wait silently, watching us repeat the same mistakes. And somewhere in the future, if another catastrophe comes, perhaps the people who survive will tell stories about us, about the age before the fall, about the civilization that believed it would last forever. If this mystery changed the way you see history, then the next journey goes even deeper. In our next video, we uncover ancient discoveries that should not exist, impossible machines, maps from forgotten ages, artifacts buried where they should never be found. And after that, we investigate the terrifying possibility that the moon itself may not be natural. Stay with us, because every mystery connects, every legend hides something real, and the deeper we go into the past, the more impossible history becomes.